everybody, my name is Gravano. Welcome back to part 10. We've hit part 10 more than most of my Let's Plays get up to. Part 10 of Let's Play Oblivion. Now, before I start this one off, I just have to say the reason I didn't upload a Skyrim's Hidden Treasures yesterday was because I actually got jumped on the way back from a bar. Yeah, me and my friend were walking home from a bar, and these four little thugs wanted to jump us, and we got in a fight, and I got beat pretty bad. I have like a black eye, and yeah, I just couldn't make a video yesterday, but today I'm feeling much better. The black eye is still there, but I can definitely make a Let's Play Oblivion video. So sorry I couldn't put that up there. You know, we'll definitely continue it next week though. And anyways, yeah, here we are in Oblivion. We're gonna get right back into it. So what we did last was following a lead. I have discovered the traitor's diary. He has been in the Dark Brotherhood for years and is now a member of the Black Hand. His goal is revenge against Lucian Lachance and all of the Brotherhood for the murder of his mother when he was just a child. And he actually plans on killing the Night Mother. I must return to Lucian Lachance at once at the farm called Applewatch and give him this information. So here we are at Applewatch, and inside should be Lucian Lachance who will tell, you know, all this stuff. And yeah, and if you noticed over here, the last time we were here, this stuff was not here. These graves were not here, as well as the sword, and there's a reason for that, but we'll do that in the Easter egg episode. So anyways, let's go tell Lucian, shall we? Hopefully he's in here sound and safe. Safe and sound. I mean, sound and safe. That's not the phrase.
Silencer, at last you've arrived. Fear not, for the crisis that has threatened the Dark Brotherhood has finally come to an end. I am Arquin, speaker for the Black Hand. As you can see, we have dealt with the betrayer, Lucian Lachance. No longer will you serve as his puppet. It seems Lachance wanted revenge against the Dark Brotherhood for some reason, and used you to do his dirty work. But now we can begin anew. I bestow upon you the title of Speaker. You will take Lucian Lachance's place on the Black Hand. Welcome. As you know, the Black Hand is now in a state of disarray. Lachance ordered you to kill us off. We five, including you, are now all that remain. Even worse, you killed the listener. The Black Hand without a listener is like a hand with no thumb. Even the listener's successor is dead. So, we have no choice but to invoke an ancient ritual. We must wake the Night Mother from her slumber and seek her guidance. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., ask me about the Night Mother, and we will away to Our Lady's home. Only then will the ritual begin.
Okay, so wow, we just found out they thought Lucian Lachance was the traitor. Of course he wasn't, he was innocent. And we're actually going to see his disturbing remains in a second. I want to see what happens if we inquire about Lucian.
We confronted Lachance. He tried to defend himself, tried to declare his innocence. But we would not hear his treacherous lies. As you can see, he was no match for the combined power of the Black Hand, even weakened as we are.
Wow, that's just really sad. I always thought it was odd that we weren't given the option to tell them, like, no, you guys got it all wrong. Lucian was, I was going to say a good guy, but he's obviously not a good guy since he's a part of the Dark Brotherhood. But yeah, if you notice on the bottom right, this High Elf's name is Arquin, right? And I believe if we take a look at our books here, what was it? It was Dead Drops 8, right? Yeah, your next target is a High Elf whore named Arquin. So yeah, remember when I said that I think we're going to see her later? Yep, I was right. That's who she is right there. So we, in a parallel universe, we would have killed her, but she's very much alive. So this is Lucian.
Serve the Night Mother.
Yeah, as you can see, his mouth has been removed. I don't know what that is right there. And he's just strung up and dead, and he doesn't look anything like his previous self, and that's gross. He's got a nice exposed rib cage there. It says activate corpse of Lucian Lachance. Lucian Lachance has been murdered, stripped, and mutilated by the Black Hand. Apparently they thought he was a traitor and punished him accordingly. So I bet none of you who haven't played through the Dark Brotherhood, or through Oblivion expected this to happen. I remember when it first happened to me, I was like, what? So, yeah, now basically what we have to do now is we have to seek the counsel of the Night Mother because the Black Hand is in a state of disrepair. Also, we've been given some new digs. let's take a look at that, shall we? Black Hand Hood and Black Hand Robe. So this stuff is Fortify Sneak and all that stuff 4 points, and this is Fortify Sneak 11 points and all that stuff, as opposed to 2 and 8, so quite a significant boost. Now the thing I don't like about this is it does not look anywhere near as cool as what we have right now. So take a good look at that. That looks really cool. And then we put this stuff on, and it's like we're Severus Snape or something. And you can see it's got like blood all over it. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but it just does not look as imposing at all. But it is much better, so whatever, we'll wear it. So this is all that remains of the Black Hand. We have Arquin, we have
like
Matho, Bellamont, we have Banis Alor, and Belisarius Arius. So now we need to wait. Lucian Lachance is dead, killed by the surviving members of the Black Hand, who don't even realize the real traitor is still among them. They have advanced me to speaker in Lachance's place. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., I must speak with Arquin about the Night Mother, and all about the Black Hand, including me, will be teleported to the Night Mother's resting place for some ancient ritual. I must do as Arquin says, so that I might expose the traitor. So yeah, since this is the last of the Black Hand, the traitor is actually among us right here. It's either this guy, this guy, or this guy. So you guys can go ahead and think who it's going to be. I already know, of course, because I played this through many times. Now, do they all have different dialogue?
Greetings, speaker.
Our troubles are almost at an end, brother. Soon we will visit the Night Mother, and she will surely guide us.
And
hello, fellow speaker. Welcome to the Black Hand. So nice to see you're in one piece.
Okay, so you guys can choose who do you think is going to be the traitor, but right now we're going to wait till midnight to 3 a.m. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll go to 1. Hit the Xbox guide. But you know, one thing when you do Let's Plays all the time is you cannot talk like you normally would. It sounds like I have a speech impediment or something, but I usually don't talk like this. It's just something about doing Let's Plays. Okay, now let's talk to Arquin.
Dear Speaker, when darkness shrouds the Empire, we can travel to the resting place of the Night Mother and begin the ritual of awakening.
Okay, so let's talk about Night Mother.
The Night Mother must be awakened so that we may seek her guidance. Are you ready to travel now to her resting place?
Yes, let's go.
Very good, and so it begins, the Black Hand's journey into a darkness few can imagine. Let us be off. The Night Mother awaits. Behold the Night Mother. The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea how lucky they really are. For this stone effigy masks the entrance into the Dark Brotherhood's most revered unholy site, the crypt of the Night Mother herself. In a moment we will begin. I will recite an incantation, and we can proceed down into the crypt and seek an audience with the Night Mother. I know this is all very overwhelming, dear child. Just follow along and you'll be fine. Now, let's go see what the future holds, shall we?
Alright, so that lucky old lady is actually the Night Mother, a statue of the Night Mother.
Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Night Mother, so that we may seek your guidance.
And then this happens. I always thought this was really cool. The incantation has revealed the hidden door to the Night Mother's crypt. I must follow the other members of the Black Hand down into the crypt. Once we're down there, the traitor will surely try to destroy the Night Mother. I must stop the traitor at all costs. So they're all going to head in one by one. As you can see, the statue has transformed from a lucky old lady into what looks like now there's like some dead fetuses or something, and this old woman is much more imposing. I always thought that was cool, like I said. Okay, so now we can open the door to the crypt of the Night Mother. Let's do that.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucien Lachance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough. Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
What treachery! The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him!
That was always so funny. Like, he's just attacking a spectral ghoul, and the other two guys didn't even fight back at all. Okay, but yeah, the traitor was Matthew Bellamont. Oh my god, did you guys see that coming? I sure did. Okay, let's equip Sufferthorn, shall we? I feel like that would be the best course of action here. Where are you, Sufferthorn? There you are. Let's take out Matthew Belmont, the Arkwin. Stop getting in the way, please. I need to kill Matthew Belmont.
Take that!
The traitor Matthew Belmont is dead, and the crisis that has plagued the Dark Brotherhood is now over. The Night Mother still needs to name a new listener. I should wait and hear what she has to say. Now, in true Elder Scrolls fashion, who do you guys think is going to become the new listener? Arkwin? Come on, please, Arkwin. No. It's my guess that we are going to become the new listener of the Dark Brotherhood.
So, at last we meet. I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Bainland, the execution of Adamus Philida, the way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family, your purification of the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, you, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand.
Saying nothing.
Ah, so you choose to play the stoic, hmm? You remain silent even when faced with my terrible countenance. Your silent obedience is to be commended. If only my other children had offered such reverence. You see, I have known of Matthew Bellamont's intentions since he was just a boy. I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungol was weak. Indeed, I allowed Matthew Bellamont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
Then our destinies were interwoven?
Yes, dear child, yes. The Dread Father foresaw it all. You were meant to kill the traitor. You were meant to be named listener of the Black Hand. You possess strength and cunning, and a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by Sithis the moment you emerged from your mother's womb.
So what happens now, unholy matron?
Go, take a few moments to collect yourself. Meditate upon all that has transpired. Help yourself to any treasures this crypt may offer. When you are ready, speak with me again, and I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home, the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. There is much work to be done, and when you are back in the sanctuary, speak with Arkwin. She will serve as your humble servant and guide. You've returned. I trust you've weighed the importance of your new position. For you will soon hear words that will change lives, alter destinies. And I hope you've taken everything you desire from my crypt. Once you leave, you will be unable to return. Now, are you ready to begin your new life?
No, I'll return when I'm ready.
Very well. Take your time. Enjoy the hospitalities of my home.
Alright folks, so we have been named the new listener of the Dark Brotherhood. We can now loot this whole entire crypt, which actually houses some nice stuff. So first of all, let's loot these guys. Banus Alor just has the regular hoods and stuff. This guy, Matthew Bellamont, the traitor, just has some gold and the same stuff. What about these weapons? Dagger of Numbing, sounds good. Iron Longsword, yeah. Iron Longsword, yeah. Where's the other guy? There you are. What do you got? Some gold too. Let's talk to Arquin really quick just to see what she has to say.
Night Mother wishes for you to take some time to consider your new position.
Alright, nothing much. Okay, so let's begin the loot. The looting phase. So we got some books here. Are they skill books? No. And no. What do we got in this chest? Arrow of Jolts. Very nice. What are we at as far as encumbrance? Very close. So let's take some stuff out. We'll put that in. That, and that. We could have sold all that stuff, of course, but I want to look at. I want to get some of the stuff in here because it seems to be better a lot of the times. Okay, so Shield of the Tower, Shield 5% on self. That sounds good. We'll take that and a Greater Soul Gem. Okay. Over here, just the ladder, and over here we got some Mort Flesh and a Morning Glory Root Pulp. But in the chest we have a Ruby Ring, Common Soul Gem. Not much. What do we have in here? Some more Enchanted Arrows. Good. Robe of Glib Tongues. That's alright. And a Greater Soul Gem. And over here is just a bunch of body stuff, right? Yeah, just a bunch of alchemy. We'll take the alchemy. And I think that's going to be it. Look at those little baby skeletons. I think that's going to be it for the looting in this place. Not much, you know, just a bunch of random enchanted things, but not bad. We can't complain. So let's talk to the Night Mother and get out of here, shall we? I'm ready. Send me to the sanctuary.
Very good. Now begins your true journey. We will soon become very intimate, you and I. Before I send you away, however, I would like to present you with a rather special reward. I see you still possess the Blade of Woe, the weapon given you by Lucian Lachance when you first met. Allow me now to unlock its true power. Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more potent than it was. Now go. Leave this crypt and serve our dread father till your dying breath.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've been named Listener of the Dark Brotherhood. We've also been sent back to the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, and we've been given a new Blade of Woe, so we're going to take a look at its effects after this. Arquin and I have been teleported to the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. I should speak now with Arquin, who will serve as my servant and guide in the days to come. Hey, Arquin.
Honored listener, I offer myself as your humble servant and guide. Please allow me to mentor you in your new role. Here's what I believe we should do next. I will stay here and attempt to re-establish this sanctuary. I will begin recruiting new members. You must fulfill your new duties. The statue in Breville serves as a conduit between the Night Mother and the listener. Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. You will be presented with a list of names and locations. These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker to arrange someone's assassination. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week, get the list of names and locations, and pass it on to me here in the sanctuary. Do this, and I will give you your share of the sanctuary's weekly earnings. There's so much work to be done. So much work.
Alrighty, so if you thought our role as listener was just for the name, no, we actually are called that because we need to listen to the Night Mother. She will tell us who wants assassinations. We listen and we come back to Arquin and tell her, and we'll get money. How much money? You know, to be quite honest, I forgot. I think it's pretty good. I think it's like 500 each, maybe. We're gonna do it once. Does Arquin have anything else to say?
Most honorable.
Not really. And as you can see, The sanctuary is pretty empty right now. Bones is back up and running, so good for Bones. Everything else is pretty much just as we left it, except without all the dead bodies have been removed, obviously. And yeah, and one thing that I thought was cool about Oblivion is if you go into factions, as you can see here, you can see where your standings are for each faction. In the Dark Brotherhood, we are now a listener, which is pretty much the highest, you know, rank that we can be. Let's take a look at the new Blade of Woe we got. So Blade one hand, damage willpower 5 points, damage health 5 points, demoralize, damage magic of 5 points. So, you know, I don't really use daggers in Oblivion a lot, and especially like this, we don't really look that imposing, to be quite honest, because of this stupid hood. But yeah, we do quite a bit of damage with this stuff, so that's always nice. Now, we can just move on to another thing, but I'm thinking let's do this just one time so you guys can see how this goes. So yeah, so let's go speak to the, actually let's read that. Once a week I must speak with the statue of the Night Mother in Brothel. The Night Mother will give me a list of names and locations of people who require a visit from the Dark Brotherhood speaker to arrange an assassination. If I take this information to Arquin of the Shadenhall Sanctuary, she will give me my weekly earnings. I can do this every week for as long as I want, and there is no penalty if I choose not to. I like how they put that little stipulation, kind of like, if you want to be done with the Dark Brotherhood, you're done, son. You can just leave and do better things. But we're going to do this once just so you guys can see what happens. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Brothel, or Braville, forget how it's actually pronounced. Let's go talk to the lucky old lady, which is actually, don't tell anybody, it's actually the Night Mother. I don't know if it has to be at night. Let's just try and activate it.
Greetings, listener. Come close and I will share with you the information I have garnered. For someone has prayed to the Night Mother yet again. The Dark Brotherhood must seek out a Nord named Sonya. She has need of our services, and we are only too happy to oblige. Your speaker should look for this person in the city of Sentinel, in the Red Guard homeland of Hammerfell. Leave me now, dear listener. Deliver this information to your speaker, so that the will of Sithis may be fulfilled. All hail our dread father.
Alright, so we're supposed to get a list of names, but she only said one name. One thing that I always thought was weird, because I don't really do this all that often, because there's lots of other ways to get income in this game, is that it seems like they have unique dialogue for every time you come up to her. I wonder how long it lasts. You know, I wonder how many times you can come here and she'll say something different. So let's see what happens if we activate it again. I'm not sure. You have already spoken to the Night Mother. You must take the information she gave you to Arquin at the Shadenhall Sanctuary. After you have spoken to Arquin, you may return to the Night Mother statue again in 1 week's time. So it looks like we can't get the old lady's bonus of 10 luck anymore, which is kind of sad, but whatever. We were on to bigger and better things. So let's go give this information back to Arquin, shall we? Alright guys, we're back in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. As you can see, when we came first, when we were here the first time, there's no one here, but now...
Standing here in front of me, the listener himself. This is such an honor.
Yeah, these people start to appear in the sanctuary. As you can see, it says Dark Brotherhood Murderer, and I believe he will follow us.
Listener.
Travel with me, serve your listener. Yeah, so you can get followers that are cool assassins, but I like to keep it. I like to be a lone wolf and do things my own way. So we got Bones here, and I think as more time passes, more people will start showing up. But anyways, let's talk to Arquin and give her that list.
So, the Night Mother has spoken. I will make sure this information reaches the appropriate family members. Ah yes, here are your weekly earnings. I will see you next week, most honorable listener.
200 gold. Okay, so I'm not sure if that amount fluctuates based on how many times you do this, but 200 gold is, you know, that's alright. So we can do this once per week, and I think other than that, there's really not much more. We're pretty much wrapped up with the Dark Brotherhood. You can get followers, like I said, and also you can do this thing per week, and other than that, there's really not much more in the Dark Brotherhood. So we're pretty much done, and now we're going to be moving on to bigger and better things. So my plan...
I can hardly believe you're standing here in front of...
Yeah, well, believe it. I'm the listener. It's great, isn't it? Okay. So my plan next is to do the arena, just because it's very quick and it's also really fun and cool, and there's a lot of cool things about it, including a side quest that some of you may not have done if you didn't know about it. And after the arena, I'm thinking maybe some main quests, or we can just move on to the Thieves Guild, which is probably going to be the second most fun guild, in my opinion anyways. Other than that, we are officially done with the Dark Brotherhood, and I'm going to end it a little bit prematurely this episode, but don't worry, next episode should be the full length of 30 minutes. Again, sorry for not having a Skyrim's Hidden Treasures episode, but I was just not able to do that yesterday in the state that I was in. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. My name's Gravana. Have a great day, and as always, no, I already said have a great day, so this puts me in an awkward spot. Well, have a great day anyways. Bye. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching that video. If you did, please consider leaving a like. Also, if you'd like to subscribe and or watch a video that's probably going to be related to the one that you just watched, you can click the annotations on the screen. Finally, if you want to help me grow my channel, you can also share this video on Facebook and Twitter by clicking share below the video. Regardless, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.